Productivity is not about working harder. It is about working smarter, consistently, calmly, and with purpose. Every day, millions of people wake up with big plans. They tell themselves, "Today, I'll be productive." But by the end of the day, they feel tired, distracted, and disappointed. Not because they are lazy, not because they lack talent, but because they lack the right daily habits. What if productivity wasn't about motivation at all? What if productivity was simply the result of small, repeatable habits that quietly shape how your brain works every single day? Welcome to PsycheMotive, where we break down psychology, mindset, and personal growth in a practical and realistic way. In today's video, we are going to explore daily habits that boost productivity, not overnight, not through pressure, but through smart psychological alignment. These habits are simple, sustainable, backed by behavioral psychology, designed for real life. Whether you work a job, study, run a business, or just want more control over your day, these habits can help you get more done without burning out. Stay until the end, because the final habit ties everything together and helps productivity become natural, not forced. Let's begin. Foundation: what productivity really means. Before we talk about habits, we need to clarify something important. Productivity is not being busy. Productivity is not multitasking all day. Productivity is not working longer hours. True productivity is focused progress toward meaningful goals. Psychologically, productivity happens when your brain feels clear, your attention is directed, your energy is managed, your actions feel intentional. Daily habits shape all four of these areas. Now let's move into the habits. Habit 1. Start your day with clarity, not chaos. One of the biggest productivity killers happens before your day even begins. Waking up and immediately checking notifications, messages, social feeds. This floods your brain with external demands before your mind is ready. Psychology shows that the brain is most suggestible in the first 30-60 minutes after waking up. Whatever you focus on first sets the mental tone for the day. Instead, productive people begin their day with clarity. This does not mean a long routine. It means intentional direction. Try this simple habit. Before touching your phone, take 1 minute. Ask, what are the top 1-3 things that matter today? Write them down or say them silently. This small act gives your brain a target. When your brain has a target, distractions lose power. Productivity begins when your day has a direction. Habit 2. Plan your day in blocks, not to-do lists. To-do lists feel productive, but they often overwhelm the brain. Why? Because the brain sees a long list as a threat. Threat triggers avoidance. Avoidance kills productivity. Instead, productive people use time blocking. Time blocking means assigning specific time windows for specific types of work, instead of endless task lists. For example, morning block deep focus work, midday block communication, evening block lighter tasks. Psychologically, this works because the brain prefers structure. When the brain knows when something will happen, resistance decreases. You stop asking, "When should I do this?" and start acting. Less decision-making, more productivity. Habit 3. Do the most important task first. Your willpower is strongest early in the day. Psychology calls this decision energy. As the day goes on, decision energy decreases. That means hard tasks feel harder later. Focus weakens. Procrastination increases. Productive people protect their best energy. They identify one high-impact task and do it early. This habit creates momentum, confidence, mental relief. Even if the rest of the day is imperfect, progress has already been made. One meaningful win changes how the entire day feels. Habit 4. Reduce decision fatigue. Every decision drains mental energy. What to wear, what to eat, what to work on next. By the time important tasks arrive, the brain feels tired. Productive people simplify decisions. Examples: wear similar outfits, Eat simple meals. Use routines for repeated actions. This is not about being boring. It is about protecting mental energy. When your brain is not overloaded with small choices, it performs better on important ones. Less friction equals more flow. Habit 5. Work in focused sessions. The brain was not designed for constant distraction. True productivity requires deep focus, even if only for short periods. One powerful method is focused sessions. 25-50 minutes of work, followed by a short break. During focus time, one task, no switching, no notifications. Psychology shows that attention needs time to settle. Once settled, work becomes smoother and faster. Quality focus beats long hours. Habit 6. Take real breaks to reset your brain. Breaks are not laziness, they are productivity tools. When you push non-stop, focus declines, errors increase, motivation drops. A real break means stepping away from screens, moving your body, letting your mind breathe. Even short breaks reset attention systems in the brain. Productive people rest strategically. They understand that rest fuels output. Habit 7. Limit multitasking. Multitasking feels efficient, but it is not. Psychology shows that multitasking reduces accuracy, speed, mental clarity. The brain does not multitask. It switches rapidly, and switching is costly. Each switch drains energy. Productive people focus on one thing at a time. They finish tasks instead of juggling them. Completion builds confidence. Confidence fuels productivity. Habit 8. End the day with a simple review. Productivity is not just about starting well. It is also about finishing well. A short daily review helps the brain process progress. At the end of the day, ask, what did I complete? What worked? What can improve tomorrow? This habit reduces mental clutter, builds self-awareness, prepares the brain for the next day. Progress becomes visible. Motivation becomes natural. Habit 9. Protect your sleep and energy. No productivity habit works without energy. Sleep affects focus, memory, emotional control. Productive people treat sleep as a priority, not a luxury. They understand. Better rest, better output. Energy management is productivity management. How these habits work together. Each habit supports the others. Clarity directs focus. Focus builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence sustains productivity. This is not about perfection, it is about consistency. Small habits, practiced daily, compound over time. Applying productivity in real life. You don't need to change everything today. Start with one habit, one adjustment, one improvement. Let productivity grow naturally. Final thoughts closing. Productivity is not about forcing yourself. It is about designing your environment, habits, and mindset to support your brain. When your habits work with your psychology, productivity becomes easier. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to PsycheMotive for more content on psychology, mindset, and personal growth. Remember, small habits, practiced daily, create powerful results. Thank you for watching.